Hey everybody, I'm Marlene.
And I'm Briar.
And this is Fighting Farmers TV. If you are currently a 9th grader interested in applying for AVID as a sophomore, please stop by Miss Andia's room and get the application and letter.
It will be due on Friday, March 4th.
Now here's Brittany and Heaven with FSPN.
Hey you guys, this is Brittany.
And I'm Heaven.
And this is FSPN. So, this Tuesday, our Lady Farmers JV and varsity teams will be playing against Flower Mound High School at 5:45 and 7:30. This Thursday, track and field have the Goldsmith relays, and our girls basketball team has the state tournament. And on Friday, softball JV and varsity will go against Hebron at 5 and 7. Then our Lady Farmers JV and varsity soccer teams will be playing Plano West at 5:45 and 7:30. Now to Heaven with the boys' sports.
The boys basketball regional quarterfinals starts today, but the time and place is to be determined. And tomorrow, our boys soccer teams face off against Flower Mound at LHS starting at 4:30. And on Thursday, our JV white basketball teams play in the Louisville tournament through Friday, while the JV maroon team plays in the Keller tournament and the varsity team is playing in the Round Rock tournament. And on Friday, the boys soccer team are playing Plano East at Clark East starting at 5:45. And this was Heaven.
And this is Brittany. And this has been FSPN. Oh my God.
This was Heaven.
And this is Brittany. And this has been FSPN.
The Black History Month performance was awesome last week.
It really was. And right now we're going to show you some clips from their practices.
But next week we will show the actual show.
A special thanks to Mr. Fontana for hosting this and to all the teachers who helped put this program together. We are proud to share with you a glimpse of our culture and highlight accomplishments of many notable African Americans and their contributions to society. Let the music resonate, the speeches inspire, and the dances take you back in time as the dream lives on through the decades. Now we will have a dance by Harmon's very own African American dancers. Up next, we will have the Lake Highland Steppers.
Steppers use their bodies as instruments to create intricate sounds and rhythm using a combination of footsteps, hand claps, and words like so.
Next, we will have a song by Jaya Conti and Caleria Taylor.
Sing, baby!
There's a voice that cries out in the silence, searching for a heart that will love him, longing for a child that will give of their own, give it all. He wants it all.
And there's a God that walks over the earth.
today. Bow down, let go of your idols. He wants it all today. He wants it all today. He wants it all today. So give it all. And there's a God that walks over the earth, searching for a heart that is desperate, longing for a child that will give him their all, give it all. He wants it all.
It is with great honor that I present to you Cameron Dockery.
So this morning I want to turn your attention to this subject, loving your enemies. See, it's so basic to me because it is part of my basic philosophical and theological orientation. The whole idea of love, the whole philosophy of love. It's amazing. It's great. See, in the 5th chapter of the gospel, we read these very arresting words that flow from our Lord and Master's voice. Ye have heard it been said that thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. But I say to you, love those who hate you. Pray for those who despitefully use you and bless those that curse you, that ye may be the children of your Father in heaven.
Now we will have a song by Phyllis Mosier and Alex Velasquez. They will be singing Hero by Mariah Carey.
It's a long road when you face the world alone. No one reaches out a hand for you to hold, and you can't run alone. If you search within yourself, emptiness you felt, you appear. And a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive.
So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong.
When you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you.
American woman to be named a principal dancer for the American of a high-powered water gun. Johnson Super Soaker became
From the U.S. Naval Academy, flew over 100 missions as a Navy.
Father about the centuries-old African tradition of
Jack piano and keyboard is the first African-American piano, and he almost led the Carolina Panthers to a perfect season last year.
The iconic Lone Ranger of Western stories was originally inspired by an African-American named Bass Reeves.
In the middle of harsh poverty, discrimination, and segregation.
We will have Megan Franklin.
The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sighing trees, and the fat worm's waiting on a dawn bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. The caged bird sings with the fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on a distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. Thank you. Now we will have our African gay models. Head wraps have been part of African American history and different cultures for centuries. Going on all the way back to the 1700s, they come in many shapes and sizes. You can't just go and buy a gay already made up. You have to tie it and get someone to tie it for you. Nigerian gay or head wraps, or as they know, are made from a multi of different colorful cloths. However, these days, gays are usually made of heavy or stiff fabric that can be wrapped and molded into specific shapes. The great thing about gay lace is that you can adjust it any way you like. Big, small, short, tall. It is all about the way you feel that day or the way you want to rock it. Wearing a gay lace is a woman's chance to look like a queen. To many people, it is more grand than a tiara or crown. It shows a level of femininity and class that is hard to accomplish without it. Gaily is a sign of social status and importance. It is, in essence, the Nigerian woman's crown. I am a woman phenomenal woman. That's me, Maya Angelou. A woman with a voice is by definition a strong woman. Melinda Gates. She believed she could, so she did. She is clothed in strength and dignity, and she laughs without no fear. Thank you to all of our models who helped with the gay lace on. Rev Robert Paul today shares a few thoughts on nurturing cultural harmony.
I would like to share with you just a few thoughts on nurturing cultural harmony. Just as I tell and share with my students, you know, you guys are special. You're special. From the principals, the teachers, even the staff, and even the student body. Each of you are special. You're special because you're going to touch the lives of someone else. In fact, why don't you turn to the person next to you and just say, you're special.
Up next, we will have a song by Alex Velasquez and Kalia Thomas. They will be singing Will You Be There by Michael Jackson.
Carry me like you are my brother. Love me like a mother. Will you be there?
Thank you for coming to our program, and remember, Black history is everybody's history. We're all intertwined, and we're better for it as a people. Thank you very, very much.
Right now we're going to show you the car crash.
Oh snap! Man, she made like a hole!
Deja cheating on you.
That's all for this week's episode. I'm Bri.
And I'm Arlene.
And this is Fighting Farmer TV.